Hey, Bardia Fereidooni here. In this podcast, we have Kaveh Zoghi from Eskan Developers. He's actually one of the highest ranked contractors on Yelp. Common house problems that you see, especially for homes here in Irvine, and your recommendation on fixing them.
So every house is a can of worms because these are all 40-year-old tract homes.
Yeah.
And the contractors who build these homes, they cut every corner they could.
Really?
So for example, the copper that they used is the cheapest, lowest quality copper pipes for the plumbing.
Right.
So these copper pipes, they have a useful life of 25 to 30 years. So have you heard of slab leaks?
I have, yeah.
So these are pinhole leaks, and at the time they ran a lot of the copper pipes through the slab.
Mm-hmm.
So these pipes, after a while, they changed the water content and added a lot more chemical to the water for filtering it. That chemical is eroding the copper pipe exponentially faster. So what happens is these pinhole leaks happen, but they're in the slab.
Yeah.
So by the time you notice them, it's late. Like half of the house or half of your bedroom or living room is full of water, and you notice it when the water starts bubbling up. So a lot of these homes, and that's only one aspect of it. The electrical's not up to code. The codes have changed quite a bit.
But the copper part, so
yeah, go ahead.
Then how do they fix it?
So
Leaking.
So what we do is, so again, that becomes an insurance claim and it's a headache. But so we have to demo the floor, either fix the pipe itself, or we cancel the pipe going through the slab and we'll reroute the pipes going through the walls and the attic.
Through the walls,
and the
like
ceiling.
Apex?
Apex. It's called PEX. Yeah.
PEX.
Yeah. So it's this plastic, which is good because water doesn't impact it at all. The possible downside of PEX is that if there's a rat infestation in and around the house or in the neighborhood, rats sometimes like to chew through it. So it's 99% it's a good idea to do PEX, and 99% of the time we do PEX. This has never happened to me, but I've heard where people have had leaks because the rats chew through them. I mean, I've heard it happen very rarely, but
so it's very rare.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, because I know a lot of the homes here use PEX pipes.
PEX pipes, yeah.
PEX pipes.
Yeah.
Okay. Besides that,
electrical is not up to code. It's a lot of the outlets don't have a ground wire. So when we do a remodeling project, for example, the kitchen, we're not so. You have to, whatever part of the house that you're working on, you have to bring that whole part of the house up to code. So for example, we're doing a kitchen remodel. We demo it, the drywall comes out. A lot of these homes don't have insulation on the exterior wall, so we have to add insulation. So that's an additional work that is on top of your kitchen. The electrical is not up to code. So every appliance needs to have a dedicated line from the panel to the appliance. So microwave needs to have a dedicated line. The fridge needs to have a dedicated line. The stove needs to have a dedicated line, so on and so forth. So, but the codes back in the day, they put a bunch of different appliances on the same circuit. So when we're remodeling a kitchen, now we have to bring that whole part of the house up to code. So we have to run all new wires.
And what happens if someone does a remodel, but they don't do that? They don't bring it to code because things catch on fire? What could be the...
Well, yeah, because 40 years ago, there weren't as many electronic appliances or devices in a kitchen. Nowadays, there are a lot more. So if you want to modernize your kitchen, it makes sense to bring the electrical up to code and probably add more outlets. People have a juicer, I don't know, a smoothie maker, different types of appliances that need to be plugged in all the time. So it makes sense to do that. I mean, the house has worked for 40 years and with no problems, but it could potentially be problematic. You know, you could overload a circuit because you're putting too many appliances on one circuit. So, but by code, when you go to the city and pull these permits, the city is going to want you to address that electrical issue and bring that electrical issue up to code. It's an electrical up to code. So if you do it without a permit, yes, you can technically leave it alone, but if you get a permit for your kitchen, you do have to address that.
Okay. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe. We'll have a ton of more content like this with lawyers, roofers, and other top professionals in their field. Ciao.